Howdy. Hello. It's been a minute, huh? Uh, Trivia, right? Yeah, we used to hang out. Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another round of Vault of Knowledge. It has been a couple of weeks since we have been able to hang out. We were trying this experimental every other week schedule, and then we had a scheduling snafu at work, and we were short staffed, so I had to abandon my post as quizmaster and head downstairs to work. So we have definitely missed a handful of weeks, but that doesn't matter. All that matters is that we're here now. That's certainly all I care about, and it should be all that you guys care about. I'm just getting everything settled over on my end. There we go. Let's mute that because as much as I love to hear myself talk, that's going to get a little rough to deal with. Okay, howdy, hello, and welcome. We've already got a handful of folks. Hello, Replay Cafe Detroit, Rock Robster, and Dodecahedronaut is here. Hello, hello. We've also got RPG Loser and a handful of others joining us. Hello, guys. If you have not played before, this game is very simple. All you have to do is answer the questions once I ask them. Pretty simple, right? I think that makes sense. Hey, we got Jackie Bones here too. Hello, Jackie Bones. Yes, so it's simple. I'm going to ask you a question out loud. You answer it down in the comments. All you need to do is hit enter. Yes, that means that we are going to see everybody's answers, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get it right. In fact, I love it when the first person to guess is wrong and everyone else just jumps on the bandwagon. So that's always fun. But that's it. That's as simple as it is. We are going to go through 3 different categories. The tried and true ones that we've been missing the past couple of weeks. We've got a multiverse choice, a figure it out, and an ungoogleable to cap things off. So first and foremost, I'll just say, hey, thanks for stopping by. I know it has been a long time since we've been back. Hopefully people make it every time now. Jackie Bones, I certainly hope so. Rock Rapster, thank you. I just got the haircut a couple of days ago. If anyone didn't know, it was down to like my shoulders, and it was getting pretty unruly in this heat. And the shirt, I appreciate too. Thanks, I love the shirt. Loving the shirt. Oh, a lot of love for the shirt today. Thank you. We got a bunch of different beautiful flowers on here. Let's forget about the trivia. Let's keep complimenting me. Do you guys see my glasses? I know they look black, but if you hold them into the light, they're actually blue tortoiseshell. Somebody compliment that. I'm just kidding. All right, we have got Unia Dumi and Thwitbang Pow joining us, along with Allison. Allison Wimbrow has joined us. Everybody say hello, Allison. That is my amazing, talented, super cool, very awesome, bad a $$ wife. Thank you for joining us, my love. Mark Maris is joining us. Hello, hello. Ryan and Allison. Ryan! Everyone say hi to Ryan, one of my best friends in the world. Ryan let me borrow his Batman action figure last time we hung out, and I don't think it gets much closer a bond than that. We are going to ask some superhero questions. We are going to have a bunch of nerdy questions spanning the whole gambit. We're going to go old TV shows, old movies, comics, books, anything that has a nerddom following. We ask questions about here on Vault of Knowledge. If anyone just joined us, once again, I will run over the super quick rules. I ask you a question, you answer the question. Simple as that. We'll have it on Googleable, even though you shouldn't be looking up questions on Google because you're not. I'll do it later. I'll save it. Isaiah the Afro God, welcome back. Good to have you rejoining us, my friend. Rock Raptor saying hello to Allison, Gizmo, and everybody else. All right, gang. I think we've stalled just about long enough. Let's get into it. And by let's get into it, I mean, Caleb, let's realize that you forgot to pull up the questions before you started the game. Boy, isn't it fun how things work out like that? So, I'm not stalling for time. What I'm doing is talking longer than I need to so that something I need to do gets done. Hey, McMog! We've got McMog over on Facebook, or over on YouTube, rather. 1, 2 Vaults of Midnight. Oh, there's hundreds of vaults out there. Team Wilkins or Wonkins. Fantastic team name. If you're joining us on Instagram, I can see your name as soon as you join, but I do love hearing comments and saying hi. If you're joining us on Facebook or YouTube, I cannot see you unless you type something. So if you want to get a shout out, just type it down in the comments and hit enter. It is as simple as that. Otherwise, we are going to get things rolling. Rock Rapster, nice socks. Thanks. I usually have fun socks. These ones are just plain black ones though. Let's see. G Expo has joined us, and Septum has joined us as well. Jackie Bones, not stalling, it's vamping. I like that because that implies a bit of musical theater to it. All right, gang. Here we go. We're going to start with the multiverse of choice, which just is a unnecessarily difficult way of saying multiple choice. I'm going to give you a question. You have 4 options. You tell me if the answer is A, B, C, or D. It's basically how questions have been given since first grade. So I hope I shouldn't need to describe it any further. Here we go. We're going old school. We're going one of the classics and a book that holds a very special place in the hearts of Vault of Midnight. What series saw the first appearance of Conan the Barbarian? Character is Conan the Barbarian. Which of the following series had his first appearance? A, Weird Fantasy, B, Vault of Mystery, C, Weird Tales, or D, Buff Beef Barbarian Boys? Once again, your question is, what series saw the first appearance of Conan the Barbarian? Those answers one more time. A, Weird Fantasy, B, Vault of Mystery, C, Weird Tales, or D, Buff Beef Barbarian Boys? A, B, C, or D? Any question or any answer is as good as another. Hello, Evil Sarkstadon and Pocket Buddies. Hey, Pocket Buddies, good to have you back. Swaggle Butt is here as well. Cafe Dante, hello, everybody. Super simple to play. I ask a question, you just answer it down in the comments. We've got answers coming in. Joel Schnee says C. Jackie Bones says B. Evil Sarcastodon. Evil Sarcastodon. Got it. I always do. Evil Sarcastodon says C. Dodecahedronaut. I got it the first time. Says C. Isaiah the Afro God says B. Mark Mayers C. Pocket Buddies B. Rock Rapster A. Swaggy Butt says Swagglebutt. So sorry. Swagglebutt says B. Rock Rapster says A. Jackie Bones, I would read the hell. Yeah, I'm going to write it if it's not. I'm not saying it isn't. Matthew says Kartos. RPG Loser. Oh, yeah, we got Kratos right there. RPG Loser says Weird Tales. I am McMog says Weird Tales, missed the letter. Kelly is saying B. Hello from the UP. Hello, UP there. I'm sorry, I couldn't stop myself. Once again, that question was, what series saw the first appearance of Conan the Barbarian? A, Weird Fantasy, B, Vault of Mystery, C, Weird Tales, or D, Buff Beef Barbarian Boys? The answer I was looking for was C. C, Weird Tales, or C. I don't know which way it is for you guys. C is the answer I was looking for, Weird Tales. Moving on to question 2. Who played Fester Adams in the 1991 film The Addams Family? And you can't say this isn't nerdy and doesn't have a fandom, because I'm one of them. I had this VHS when I was growing up as a kid, so I've seen this movie probably 100 times at least. Who played Fester Adams? A, Willem Dafoe. B, Robin Williams. C, Hank Azaria, or D, Christopher Lloyd? What is the correct answer? Who played Fester Adams in the 1991 film The Addams Family? A, Willem Dafoe. B, Robin Williams. C, Hank Azaria, or D, Christopher Lloyd? We've got answers coming in. Matthew, thank you. I've gotten a lot of compliments on the shirt so far. I appreciate that. Let's see. Goob has joined us. Goob199. Hey, Goob, wake up. You got a baseball game to go get to. That's a little Meet the Robinsons joke. Dan Flash's shirt. Matt, you know, you're not just going to walk past the building with a bunch of guys who look exactly like me fighting over shirts like this and not buy a shirt. The complicated pattern just speaks for itself. Sorry. Christopher Lloyd says RPG Loser. Jackie Bones says D as well. Mark Maris says D. Swagglebutt says D. Pocket Buddies D. Dodecahedronaut says A. Joel Schnee says D. Joel Schnee says D. Rock Rapster says D. I'm not going to go there. Carly has joined us. Carly, who is working downstairs, I think, right now. Thanks for joining us, Carly. Let's go. Jackie Bones, $400 off the rack. I mean, I'm not gonna discuss. The answer I was looking for, cool binder, Goop. you don't get many good Meet the Robinsons references out there, so I appreciate them when they get there. The answer I was looking for to the question. We've got D. Christopher Lloyd by Crumb. Ryan, hey, what's going on, buddy? Ryan Toko says D. Christopher Lloyd. The answer I was looking for. Hey, G. Brandolino. Hello. Welcome to the party. The question was, who played Fester Adams in the 1991 film The Addams Family? A. Willem Dafoe, B. Robin Williams, C. Hank Azaria, or D. Christopher Lloyd? While I would give any amount of money to see any of those productions, the answer I was looking for, I think almost everybody got, was in fact D. Christopher Lloyd. D is the answer I was looking for. Nicely done to those that got it right, which was darn near everybody. Let's see. The best joke in Meet the Robinsons. They all hated me. Hey, Goob. All right. Yes. Cha-cha. Hello to Teebs07. The next question. A beholder is a commonly used monster in Dungeons & Dragons. Its eye stalks are capable of many different damaging rays. Which of the following is not one of them? A. Frost Ray, B. Slowing Ray, C. Sleep Ray, or D. Disintegration Ray. Each of these three of these four rays are something that is capable of an eye stalk of a beholder. One of them is not. Which one is not a beholder ability? A. Frost Ray, B. Slowing Ray, C. Sleep Ray, or D. Disintegration Ray. Pocket Buddies, not new glasses, just glasses I haven't taken out in a long time. I appreciate that, though. Best show, yes. Jackie Bones says A. Julia Morano has joined us. Hello, Moreno. Matthew says B. Pocket Buddy says B. Swagglebutt says C. We've got a couple different answers in the audience, which I always like to see, because as you know, I love it when you guys get the questions wrong, because that means I'm doing my job and I'm not just out here saying words that you all know the answers to. A. Frost Ray, B. Slowing Ray, C. Sleep Ray, or D. Disintegration Ray. Dodecahedronaut says A. What do we have over on YouTube and Facebook? No answers yet. Once again, that question was, a beholder is a commonly used monster in Dungeons & Dragons. Its eye stalks are capable of many different damaging rays. Which of the following is not one of them? A. Frost Ray, B. Slowing Ray, C. Sleep Ray, or D. Disintegration Ray. A, B, C, or D. That's what I'm looking for. RPG Loser says A. Team Wilkins or Wompkins. McMogg says Frost Ray. Was it A? Yes, Frost Ray was A. And Frost Ray is a correct answer. Nicely done. Frost Ray is the correct answer. It is not something a beholder can do. They can certainly give you a cold shoulder. Nope, just kidding. They can't do that either because it's just a head. They can give you an AC stare, but they can't give you a Frost Ray. Nicely done to those that got that one right. Mark Mayer is just under the wire guessing A, which was the correct answer. Next question. Where's my water bottle? Too late. I got it right. All right. Next question is our final multiple choice. Then we are moving on to one of my all-time favorite categories. And remember, it's important to stay hydrated, folks. All right. Final question of the round. This one is courtesy of, I believe, a customer who was in the store today. As I shouted out to Billy asking for his favorite childhood movie, his favorite Disney movie. Before Billy could answer, somebody from behind me shouted out Moana, and I was like, you know what? That's a damn fine answer. So we went with Moana. So this is a Moana question. Here it is. In Moana, what is the name of the giant crab monster that is voiced by Jermaine Clement? A. Tefiti, B. Tamatoa, C. Decopacha, or D. Claude? Once again, In Moana, what is the name of the giant crab monster voiced by Jermaine Clement? A. Tefiti, B. Tamatoa, C. Decopadra, or D. Claude? Mark Maris, love this. Oh, thank you, Mark, for swinging by. This is a regular thing. We hope to see you next time. We've got answers coming in. Isaiah says B. Jackie Bones says B. Dodecahedronaut says B. Animator has joined us. Hello, hello. I'm asking questions. If you want to join in, all you have to do to answer is type it into the comments and hit enter. We have got unexpected. You found an icy eye that uses frosting. Candlekeep Mysteries available. Oh, hey. Expected you to find an icy eye. Yeah, Candlekeep Mysteries available at any Vault of Midnight shop near you. B says I am McMog. What else we got? We've got Swagglebutt. Thank you for appreciating me. B, although I love the D Claude pun. Who knows? Maybe that's the right answer. I don't know. But if it's not the right answer, I sure had fun coming up with it. It was between that and Sheldon, but I figured Sheldon was too easy. So A says Pocket Buddies. RPG Loser says B. Calms Zero has joined us. Hello, hello. The answer, once again, the question was, in Moana, what is the name of the giant crab monster voiced by Jermaine Clement? A. Tefiti, B. Tamatoa, C. Decopadra, and D. Claude. The answer I was looking for, given by a handful of answerers, was in fact B. Tamatoa. B. Tamatoa is the answer I was looking for. Has a great song, a lot of fun. He is a decopod, which is why I said Decopadra, whatever. Tefiti is the island name, and Claude is just me being just so funny. All right, gang. Here we go. A giant is the crab monster. Always enjoying a giant is the crab monster. Yes, spell check. That happens. All right, gang. Let's move on to my favorite category and yours. Let's say it together, everybody. Figure it out! Oh, thank you. I love to hear all of you saying it in unison out loud at your homes or in the car or wherever it is you're watching me. Maybe don't watch me in the car. This seems like a pretty involved game. And I'm, I got a lot of zingers that you're going to want to pay attention to. Maybe don't listen to me in the car. Well, live your life, Who am I to say? What was I saying anyway? Figure it out! Yes, it is my favorite game and yours. The portion of Vault of Knowledge where I get to play with all the fun toys that we have for sale downstairs. I grab some of my favorites off the shelf and I show them to you, and it is up to you guys to tell me who it is or what it's from or any number of answers, depending on how difficult I think it is. We are going to have a handful of fantastic figures here. Some, I think, a little more difficult than others, but all of them, I hope, a whole lot of fun. Take a pot. Look it up. All right, here we go. What do I want to do first? Let's start medium. Then we'll go easy-ish. Then we'll go a little hard. Then we'll go super easy. That's how I think I want to do it. All right, gang. Tell me the name of this character. We just got this Bad Jackson in like a week ago. Honestly, I'm surprised Billy hasn't bought it yet. First, we'll do a nice little showcase here over on Facebook and on YouTube. Give me the name of this character, and then we'll show them off right here, front and center on Instagram. What is the name? Not that character. That character is Kratos. Kratos. What's the name of this character, though? Please tell me who it is. Is the live muted? Dodecahedronaut. I don't think so. Am I muted? Can other people hear me? You may have muted me. I hope not. That would have been rude, especially if you told me about it. I am McMog is giving an answer. And we've got more answers coming in from Swagglebutt. Swagglebutt is telling Dodecahedronaut they can still hear. So maybe you got muted. Isaiah can still hear me too. All right, gang. Do we have names for this character? Does anybody know? We've got Isaiah giving an answer as well. Same thing as RPG Loser and Swagglebutt. And I think that's it for right now. All right, Dodecahedronaut, I will stall. Vamp for you for just a minute. Ian McMahon gave us an answer as well. The answer I was looking for, I don't know the little gentleman, but he looks like a Charlie Brown type. He's much more mischievous, I think, a little raunchier than a lot of the Charlie Brown stuff. This is Shin Chan. Shin Chan is the answer I was looking for. Nicely done, or Crayon Shin Chan. Definitely, I think the most apt description of this little type would be mischievous. Nicely done to those that got that one right. My first experience with this was walking in on my roommate watching it in high school and being thoroughly confused as to what very strange thing he was watching on his laptop. But that's a story for another time. I hope you're doing great out there, buddy. Miss you. All right, here we go. The beautiful Puffin has joined us. Everybody say hello to the beautiful Puffin. Hello, and thank you for joining us, Your Grace. Not all gentlemen at all. Got it. Yep. All right, Jodeki Hitronite is back, and I hope you can hear me. Awesome. Moving on, number 2. Name this character. This one I think should be a little easier for folks out there. Name this character. You can get real fancy if you want. I don't know how many official names this character has, but I'm just looking for the big one. Hello, Amp Girl. Isaiah is giving us an answer. We have also got much more of a. That's accurate. Yeah, McMog, Jackie Bones. McMog said Shin-Chan is much more of a Dennis the Menace than a Charlie Brown type. Do we have answers? Dodecahedronaut has also got an answer. And Old School 45 has joined us. If you want to play, all you need to do is type your answer into the comments and hit enter. I need to know the name of this character. I've gotten a couple of answers in. Isaiah and Jackie Bones and RPG and Pocket Buddies and Dodecahedronaut and Swagglebutt have all said the same thing. The answer I was looking for, once again, the question is, who is it? And where did he get his nails done? Those are immaculate. Look at that. Look at that, Manny. Pop those socks off. I bet you got a petty that just won't quit. All right, gang. We have got the answers in. The answer I was looking for was Piccolo. Piccolo is the correct answer from the popular show Dragon Balls. That can't be right. Anyway, all right, folks, it is time for our penultimate figure. This one will be, I think, probably the most difficult for anybody who isn't a fan of the show. You're right. You're absolutely right, Pocket Buddies. Shin-Chan looks like Steven from Steven Universe. He's like the antimatter universe version. All right, name this character, please. Jess, if you're watching, this one's for you. Does anybody know the name of this character? We'll bring it over to Facebook here, Facebook and YouTube. If you guys are watching on Facebook or YouTube and you want to join in, all you need to do to play is type in your answer into the comments and hit enter. Simple as that. Let's see, but I think the picture's probably a little bit better over on Instagram if you're asking. Penultimate, Rock Rapster, one of my favorite words. It means second to last, and I learned it by reading the Series of Unfortunate Events books by one Lemony Snicket. The second to last book in the series, book 12, is called The Penultimate Peril, and I had to look it up as a kid in a big old-fashioned paper dictionary because it would have taken 18 minutes to look it up online. All right, Dodecahedronaut says Kiko. Swagglebutt says, no, I know the show, but I forgot her name. If anybody gets me the name, they'll get the points. Very, very popular anime and manga right now. Almost impossible to keep in stock at the vault here. Does anybody have an answer for me? Do we have one over here? McMog, I'm assuming you're not guessing Piccolo for this one. Feel so bad not knowing her name. She is she's pretty soft spoken. In all fairness, she's not exactly like Naruto running around saying their name all the time. You were guessing penultimate as her name. No, this is not a penultimate figure. It's the penultimate figure. Rune runs with lasers. Do you know who this anime character is? The answer I was looking for. If nobody can get it, going once, going for a twice. The answer I was looking for was Shinobu. Shinobu is the name of this character. Nicely done to nobody, because none of you got it right, which I always have a blast with in these shows. So better luck next time, I would say. Now let's get to the final figure. Final figure, and then we've just got our ungoogleable to close out the night. And remember, folks, it's important to stay hydrated. All right, here is the final figure. I will admit, this one I'm not quite as curious about. I'm pretty certain a lot of you are going to be able to get this one. However, my main motivation in bringing it out is primarily just to show people, because this thing makes me smile every single day that I walk into work, and hopefully it will make you all smile as well. So please welcome the terror from the deeps. What is the name of this monster? Oh boy, look at that face. Look at that horrific predator face. Oh man, this thing strikes fear into the hearts of millions. What is the name of this monstrosity? Boy, it's a coin bank, by the way, if you guys want. Look at him just, rrr, rrr. He's like, rrr. Very angry figure. We're getting some answers in. Godzilla? Godzilla. A lot of people saying Godzilla. Godzilla. Showa era Godzilla, to be exact. Well, Isaiah the Afro God, you know what we say about being overly pedantic here. No one's impressed. Just kidding, I'm impressed. That was pretty cool. The cute one, says Jackie Bones. The answer I was looking for what is the name of this terror from the depths, this primordial predator. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Yes, the answer I was looking for was Gojira or Godzilla. Godzilla is the correct answer. Nicely done to those that got it right, which is darn near everybody. King K. Rool. It is, honestly, it looks a little more like King K. Rool than it does Godzilla. Honestly, yeah, he looks like. Oh man, looks like he just bit his tongue while he was telling a story that nobody was interested in. All right, that is it. Numbik Monkiel looks like more Godzilla's son. Yeah, sorry. Gojira attacked me and destroyed me and is now going to be hosting trivia from here on out, which is tricky unless you speak kaiju. All right. No, we got one more question. We have one more question. Yeah, hang on. Wait a second. Hang on. Wait. I gotta wait for Instagram to catch up. I can't see. Hang on. Did that work? Anyway, I'll see in like 10 seconds if that worked or not. All right. It is time for the ungoogleable. The ungoogleable question. Now, I know you're sitting there thinking, oh, hang on. I'm watching it now. Nope, that wasn't even close. Nope. That could have been way better. Anyway, all right. Here we go. The ungoogleable question. I know you're sitting there thinking, Caleb, what is the ungoogleable question? What does that even mean? We're not Googling answers. I know you're not Googling answers. I know you aren't Googling answers because I know you guys are here out of the kindness of your heart and the pure enjoyment of the craft that is trivia. I know that none of you are sitting at home typing away all of these questions into a keyboard and looking up the answers on Google or Yahoo or LinkedIn. I know you're not doing that because one of those wouldn't give you any answers. But on the off chance that maybe somebody's unsure about the rules of this game, this free game, I will add, this game that you don't have to pay anything for and there is no prize for, so there's really no reason to cheat. So I know you're not cheating. However, I do like to make one question every single week, just to assuage my conscience and say, even if you are looking up all of these answers, this one is phrased weirdly or written wrongly or poorly or just phrased really, wrap aroundly, that however it's written, you cannot just type it into a computer and get an answer. This one requires some critical listening, critical thinking skills, and the knowledge of a bunch of different nerddoms. Because I know you would never cheat. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into our ungoogleable question of the night. This one is going to be a description. I'm going to describe something, a movie, a show, a property, some sort of intellectual property, and it is your job. Godzuki, you're in the face of the baby from Jim Henson's Dinosaurs. Nice. So the way this one, this is a description. You just have to tell me what it is I am describing. Okay? Okay? Is that okay? Sorry, can't hear you. That's right. All right, here is your ungoogleable question. Everybody listen. A family's entire bloodline is threatened when a group of siblings are taken from their family home in the dead of night and thrown into a deadly game of cat and mouse. They join a group of other children who are constantly on the run, being hunted by a horde of murderous grown men who attempt to poison, drown, stab, and shoot the children any chance they can. Luckily for the children, though, these men never land a killing blow. What is the property I am describing? Does anybody know? Dodecahedronaut says, okay. Plot the third emoji. I alliterate the same shirt. Awesome. It's a good shirt, right? It's been getting a lot of love. You should scroll through the comments back to the top. People are going crazy for this shirt. Dodecahedronaut says, Codename Kids Next Door. What an answer. What a poll. I rarely see people who actually watch that show. I loved it. I grew up with it, so I love hearing people talk about it. Once again, a family's entire bloodline is threatened when a group of siblings are taken from their family home in the dead of night and thrown into a deadly game of cat and mouse. They join a group of other children who are constantly on the run, being hunted by a horde of murderous grown men who attempt to poison, drown, stab, and shoot the children any chance they can. Luckily for the children, though, these men never land a killing blow. Does anybody have any guesses? We've got Among the Hidden by Kyle Anderson. Hey, Kyle, thanks for joining us again. The Rats of Nim says, I am McMog. We've got any more answers coming through on Instagram. Jackie Bones says Peter Pan. Could be. A lot of good answers coming out. All right, one more time. I'll give you one more. Listen. A family's entire bloodline is threatened when a group of siblings are taken from their family home in the dead of night and thrown into a deadly game of cat and mouse. They join a group of other children who are constantly on the run, being hunted by a horde of murderous grown men who attempt to poison, drown, stab, and shoot the children any chance they can. Luckily for the children, though, these men never land a killing blow. They never land a killing blow. Does anybody have any guesses? Dodecahedronaut says no guesses. A family's entire bloodline, blah, blah, blah. Luckily for these children, though, these men never land a killing blow. That means double points go to Jackie Bones for being the first person to get it right. Peter Pan is the answer I was looking for. Peter Pan. Nicely done to Jackie Bones. We'll read it one more time now that you know the answer. Swagglebutt is a pretty good guess, Jackie Bones. Yes, it's a very good guess, Swagglebutt. Once again, a family's entire bloodline is threatened when a group of siblings are taken from their family home in the dead of night by Peter Pan and thrown into a deadly game of cat and mouse against the pirates. The group of other children, the Lost Boys, who are constantly on the run from the pirates, being hunted by a horde of murderous grown men in an attempt to poison, drown, making them walk the plank, stab with their swords, shoot with their guns, any chance they can. Luckily for the children, though, they can never land a killing blow. Never land. All right. No, you nailed it, Jackie Bones. You got it in one. Congratulations on your double points there. And with that comes the conclusion of this week's game. Thank you all for coming out. We will tally up the points and announce them this coming game, which is not next week, but the week after. The 1st and 3rd of the month. That's when we are doing these now. So we will announce the theme in the next couple of days on Instagram. So keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, if you guys have any recommendations for future themes, throw them into the comments here. I go over these comments once we're done here. So if you ever have any cool ideas for a theme night, we have done Zelda. We've done, I think we did The Office, or you guys asked for it. We've done Women in Comics. We've done a Wonder Woman night, a Cottage Core night. Yeah, we've got a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun, and they are a lot of fun. So thank you all for coming out. I sincerely appreciate it. I know it has been a long time, so thank you for your patience. It has been a hectic little bit of time here, and I will say, without saying too much, there are some big changes coming. So keep an eye out for those. That's all I'll say for now. But things are definitely going to be changing with Vault of Knowledge. So thank you guys all. You're amazing. I'm nothing without you. I'm just a guy yelling into a room. Swaggle thank you for joining us for the first time. I'm glad you had fun. Rob, thank you, my friend. It is always a delight to see you. I'm glad you came into the shop yesterday. I always enjoy hanging out and chatting. Jackie Bones, you're a peach. You're a regular. You're a classic. Pocket Buddies, you're the greatest. Thank you guys. Thank you guys all so much. Now get out of here. Go home. Scoot boots. Skedaddle on out of here. I don't love you anymore. Go on, you stupid animal.